we're an inch away from college football being canceled.
Oh my gosh!
So like that's all going to be canceled. Everybody needs to just, and I think that may change. I mean, it's not really relevant to us, but it is relevant to us because when these things start getting canceled and these things start closing, I think even the people that are very against all of the shutdowns and everything, I think they'll start maybe changing their mind a little bit. I don't know.
Well, that's where I'm torn with deciding to do something before Thursday or not, because I think we do know that our parents are wanting their babysitters back. I mean, let's be real honest. They're wanting their babysitters back, and they're going to be super pissed when they don't have it. And then if they change plans, is that going to be worse? I don't know.
I'm of the thinking I want the board to take the heat, not us. I don't want them to use us like those teachers are being babies. Like you guys, like here's what we want to do. We want your kids in school, but those lazy teachers don't. Like we can't have that backfire on us, especially in this community, because we don't have that kind of support.
Well, so, I'm wondering if the governor will shut the state down again.
That's possible too.
Oh, right, exactly. Yes.
I mean that probably could help our case. So I think we need to watch that closely and see what happens, because
I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility at all. I if there's enough counties that are red and purple, do you see people's behavior changing? I don't think it's going to get better. Like it's not just going to magically get better. And God, that'd be amazing if it did. But I'm not wanting this to get worse. But I just kind of foresee it getting worse. I mean, trending the same way it's been trending.
Yeah, I think that's like my biggest concern. Like when I was bringing up my neighbors and stuff, is that it will come back on us. If they say we all have to come back and we don't want to, or, we don't feel safe, they're going to get pissed at us.
Well, I think one thing that we can do is this is sort of one of those last resort things, is we can try to convince John to start after Labor Day. Like, just if we could do that, enough schools will have shit the bed and closed that we would look like geniuses. And I'll let John take all the praise. He'd be like, well, we knew it was going to be bad, so we just thought we'd wait and see what other people do. Like, this is the one time where us procrastinating can really pay off. And maybe schools open up and they see what works, but we're still not open and we just figure it out. I mean, that's kind of another thing we can do.
I think that
buys us some time for things to change. If they're unwilling to change anything, I still think that's within the realm of possibilities. Yeah, let's see how this plays out at other districts that start before us, so we can have some idea what this is going to be like. Because
and really, it's only like an extra week or week and a half we put on at the end of the year.
But I don't know if we'll make a week and a half if we open up. I don't know if we will.
I mean, if we go after Labor Day,
Yeah, I know, but I agree. I don't know if we'll make it that far.
Right. We just got to. It also depends on the plan. Like, I think there's always going to be some anxiety, but if the plan is as safe as it possibly can be, that would help. But if they're just like, we're going back at normal, kids don't have to wear masks.
Well,
I'm pretty sure everyone's going to be wearing a mask.
Yeah, they're not necessarily saying that, but the other.
I always feel better if it was a little safer. Like if I had more information, I knew what the safety plan was, and we weren't going to put 27 kids in my little room and go from there. That's I think it depends on what they say, of course. So.
I will say this: I think it would be really nice, whatever happens, that it comes from the top instead of coming from individual principals, because every principal puts their own spin on it. Mm-hmm. And then every elementary gets a different vote then. So.
Yeah, I have no clue where principals are on this. They just seem to be in limbo. They're playing the waiting game too. I don't even talk to them. Because they don't have any answers about anything. Like they're just middlemen right now, and they're not. I don't know. But I will say this: so some grade schools have gotten some emails about participating in things before school starts. Your answer to that is fuck no. I'm not doing a single thing before school unless you're paying me. So if you get those emails, please let us know. We got a few from some buildings. Before the work, like, you know, they were sent out as like nice emails, like, oh, we're going to meet before school and make sure everything's ready to go. No, you're not. No, you are not. Not for free. So keep that in mind, because that's kind of been, we've had a few of those situations. Anybody else hearing anything of importance that we need to know?
Well, thanks, Joe, for everything, man.
Yeah, sorry this wasn't the uplifting meeting.
I can't imagine what you and Bridget and Jason and Shane are gonna
Yeah,
have
I
to put up with.
really appreciate everything that you guys have done with the negotiations and
Well, thanks for meeting on short notice. I just thought we kind of needed to get the committee together and get some stuff in action.
No, I'm glad you did it.
The big thing is we need to start making them work. They need to start understanding the amount of people that they're going to need to deal with, and they're not taking initiative. A lot of districts have already sent out their forms and their files for people to request to work online and all that stuff. We're woefully behind, So like we're gonna bring it to them. Like you've got 150 employees that have special circumstances, so start working on it. Like you need, and like we're not going to work on this. We're just going to let you know you need to work on it. So they need to feel some of the heat too.
I don't think the suck it up philosophy is going to fly.
Right.
No. Not in this case. I don't think so. I think a lot of things are going to change. I think a lot of things are going to change before we're back in school. Just, I think, kind of in a big way. I'm staying positive about that, but I am serious. Like, try to not focus on this. Try to, people are working hard. We're going to get stuff figured out. OEA is doing a lot of stuff. Their legal teams are doing a lot of work. NEA is doing a lot of work. I mean, we may see a national movement. I'm not putting that out of the realm of possibility. It's already happening in Massachusetts, and the statewide things are happening in a lot of places. So, and I think we need that. I think we just can't turn this into like a teacher versus teacher situation, or even teacher versus administrator, or teacher versus board. I mean, we need to just do the right thing and stay unified and keep the kids and ourselves safe. That's really what it's about. And like, I do think our parents want our kids back, but if they don't think their kids are being provided safe precautions, I don't know if they're going to feel the same way. So.
All right. Well, thanks, Joe.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
All the best.
Bye.